Hey there, ladies and gentlemen, and welcome back. I'm your host, PattSun, and today we're going to be taking a look at our cheating stories, where OP finally had enough of his disrespectful wife. Let's begin. I'm asking her for a divorce tomorrow. Posted by Reddit user Mick and Mike.
I've tried too hard to make this work, but I can't do it anymore. Unless she does something huge to show her committal to our marriage, I will start the divorce process. It all started a year and a half ago. She had been a housewife for a decade. She wanted to pay off our house faster, so she got a job delivering pizzas. She was open about everything that happened there. It was a small pizzeria, so I met her coworkers. She had them over for dinner. Last year, she talked me into letting one of them rent a room from us. She would make extra money. He would live in a better place. I knew him. It seemed like a win-win. I didn't think it would be a problem because my wife had shown herself to be trustworthy across our whole marriage, all 17 years of it. She's also nearing 50 and he's in his late 20s. He also is an immigrant saving up to bring his wife over. After 5 months, my wife suddenly moved out of the bedroom. She was sleeping in our spare room. That itself isn't suspicious. We prefer sleeping in different temperatures, and my work shifts have me sleeping at odd hours, so we've slept in different rooms before. After a few days, I came home for lunch. My wife sat me down and said we had to talk. She told me that during the morning, our daughter, 12 years old, caught them kissing in the kitchen. I asked her if she had slept with him. She said yes. I told her I loved her very much, and that there's something important in our marriage if we've been together for 17 years. She agreed to go to counseling with me. He moved out immediately and we started marriage counseling. She hated it and cried hysterically after each session. The counselor seemed off and didn't seem to understand what she was doing. I switched to a different counselor and he was great. But my wife refused to have more counseling. She hated the first one and refused to give someone else a try. So I attended alone with the other 1.5 times. This whole time, she refused to quit her job. I asked her, explaining that I'm not jealous or suspicious. I just fear continuing to work with him will prevent us from reconnecting and healing. She got angry and refused. She almost threw her phone at him, telling me to check her texting history if I don't trust her. She never quit. After a few months, we never seemed to move on or get back together. A cloud seemed to hang over us and I lived constantly with the uncertainty of our future. With my counselor's help, I kept proposing ideas to help us heal. One was to go on a vacation with just the two of us. She refused. By November, I was thinking I might have exhausted all my options to heal. Me and my counselor agreed we couldn't do more together. I think he was hinting I should divorce. My father suggested to wait until after Christmas so I wouldn't put a dark cloud over the holiday. While this was happening, I snooped through her dresser in the spare room where she was sleeping. I found a small stash of lingerie. It's not new, but she specifically moved it there. For the past few years, she hated wearing lingerie. I kept an eye on it and it never moved. The exact position of each bra and panty was the same, so I'm confident she didn't even move it. I also snooped through her text history and didn't see anything suspicious. I kept an eye on it. It stayed motionless so long I almost stopped checking it. At the end of November, she left for some errands. I decided to check her dresser again and saw the lingerie was missing. Sometime after she returned, I checked the dresser, and the lingerie was back. Around this time, I checked her text messages. Her entire history with him has been deleted. She didn't delete anyone else's. November to December, I thought a lot about divorce. I knew it was likely, but I wanted to make sure I didn't do the wrong thing. We have a daughter. We get along so well, and it will be hard to meet someone with her traits again. 17 years. Maybe I was just working up the courage to leave her. At New Year's, the other man went back to his home country. She drove him to the airport and kept his car here. A few days later, she told me she thinks he wasn't actually on vacation, but to stay. She told me suspicious things he said. But as she talked, the things became strong and more obvious. So obvious it looked like she knew he was staying, but was faking, just figuring it out. I checked her phone again and she had redeleted her entire text history with him. Again. This week, she said his wife found out about the affair. My wife had tried communicating with him and his wife told her never to contact them again. I offered to email him to arrange disposal of his car, but she ignored me. Yesterday she told me she had tried multiple times to contact him, and his wife texted and emailed her angry words and emojis. She doesn't seem to get it that she should stop. That was the final push for me. Not only does she not respect me, she doesn't respect his wife either. She seems to have no intention to stop her relationship with him and has done some highly suspicious things. I'm done. Not only have I tried everything to try and fix our marriage, not only have I been trying so hard to be a good husband before the affair, cleaning, help with our child, fixing things, touching without sex, and more, but I'm also done feeling this way. I've felt shock and fear. I frequently break out crying. I can never understand why she would cheat, keep cheating, hide things, and not try like hell to fix something she does value. I often break out shouting, "Why did you do it?" Or "Why can't you just love me?" I'm sick of feeling this way. At one point, I considered just staying in marriage without sex or love because there's so much good in our relationship and we still get along really well. But I've come to see that I'll never move on if I live with her. The misery is invisible but ever present. I have to divorce to move on. I can't keep living with this anxiety and uncertainty. It's selfish and wrong of her to put me in this position. I want out. At least I've accomplished one thing, knowing I've done everything I can to save this once wonderful marriage. I thought of divorce once she confessed, but I didn't want to regret it years later. Now, I don't think I will.
OP, you absolute donut? Why did you even stay in the first place? After all of the lies, all of the disrespect.
Why are you still here?
Well, at least you're waking up now. Divorce her and get your child out of that awful situation. It is absolutely disgusting that your wife would let her child catch her cheating with another man and then continue doing it in your own home. She is disgusting, selfish, and it's doubtful that she will ever change. OP, good luck to you, but please, please, don't stay in this loveless marriage. Your daughter will learn from you and your soon-to-be ex-wife what a relationship should look like. Do you really want this pain? Do you really want this torture? Do you really want this disrespect to be a part of your daughter's future? Ask yourself, OP. And now for today's second story. My wife hasn't come home still. Posted by Reddit user 1roof8089.
I come to you guys seeking advice. So a few weeks ago while working, I discovered my wife left work early without informing me about anything whatsoever. I attempted to call and text her many times and got no response. I go home to see that she has removed all of her belongings from our home, and as I look around for a note or something, I come to ask myself, what did I do wrong? Keep in mind we have been married for 3 years, together for a year and a half before that. I think we fought once over that time, and that was a month or 2 into the relationship. I call again to see if I can reach her, but it goes to voicemail. So I try social media and discover I am blocked in all forms of contact. This pain was just starting to come, and it was coming harder and harder as I kept finding out more. I attempt to reach out to family and they don't tell me anything, so now I'm thinking, should I call the police? What should I do? So I have a friend of mine come and hang out for support because at this time I wanted to literally die. A huge piece of my life is gone and I don't know what I did. I learned the next day at work that she is obviously cheating on me because I see with my own 2 eyes another man that shouldn't be in the picture. I wanted to confront her, and seeing how I was at work, and I respect the workplace, I let them go about their ways because I would have probably went to jail if I went over there. I was so furious my face was red as a firecracker about to pop and steam was coming off my body. Crazy, right? I go about my day, but my mind is distracted because of the situation, and I end up having a bad anxiety attack while working, so I get sent home early. Later that day I get a text from her saying the following: "If you want to make this marriage work, you will text me back and not act childish. This is hard for me. I'm fucking hurt and I'm torn to shreds." I finally see the message 2 minutes later, and then respond, "Of course I want our marriage to work. What did I do to hurt you? Are you okay, and can we talk about what it is that you are hurt about?" I clearly have no idea what I have done, nor have no memory of arguing or any kind of behavior that could have led to this. I keep looking for her to reply, still nothing, and after I seen how long it has been, 4 hours, I start thinking, what could I have done that led her up to this? I never wanted to or ever had any intention of hurting the woman I loved. She is my best friend and my lover and life partner. I end up crying my eyes out instantly in front of everyone at Walmart, and I can't control it. The pain hit me full force. I don't know why she is showing signs of hating me, and I haven't done anything wrong. I haven't got to talk to my wife going on 3 weeks now, and I have tried all possible ways, and I beat myself up nonstop over this, not knowing how to reach out to her or her reaching out to me. I haven't felt this much pain since my ACL injury in high school. I really love her, and being the man that I am able to forgive and forget. I would be more than forgiving if she wanted to come home, and I would do everything possible to make her feel that special way that I always strive to do. I really miss her and can't take this pain anymore. How do I get her to talk to me and work this out when I have no form of contact for her? And I know people say she will come home or she just needs space, but in all aspects, that's bullshit. That's people making up an excuse for her behavior. How do you leave a man that you say you love without letting him know what he has done wrong and giving him an opportunity to fix it? I am legal her husband too. Wherever you are, Katie, I just want to tell you that I love you and miss you more than you can imagine. Please reach out to me. My name is Lewis, and this is my current situation. I'm going through a daily battle trying to find a way to talk to my wife and fix our marriage that has been home wrecked. Someone please help me.
Okay, so first of all, I call bullshit. I don't think that this story is real, but just in case that it is a true story, OP, I want you to listen to me very, very carefully. She opened this door for you and you need to walk through it. Find a lawyer and start the divorce proceedings. The woman that you thought you loved never existed. This disrespectful harpy who thinks she is going to dictate your future, all while fucking another guy, is not the woman you thought you loved. The sooner you get that through your head, the sooner you will start healing and stop feeling like shit. OP, I truly want to feel sorry for you.
Unfortunately, it's overshadowed by all this unyielding rage!
But as a bonus, I will also let you know what exactly you did wrong since she's not interested in talking to you. Number 1, you made her your queen, so she will only see you as a pitiful peasant. Number 2, you put her on a pedestal, my dude. She will only look down on you. Number 3, you are willing to take her back with 0 consequences. You fucking donut. If you do that, she will continue abusing and cheating on you, just 10 times worse the next time. OP, I need you to wake up, slap yourself in the face for being an idiot, and stop simping. Viewer support is the best way for me to remain independent and continue bringing you these daily videos, which will always be here on my YouTube channel for you to watch absolutely free. So consider clicking that super thanks just below the video title, or you can use my PayPal in the description box down below. Thanks for listening, everyone. If you even somewhat enjoyed today's story, make sure to give this video a thumbs up, and if you really like it, make sure to subscribe to PattSun to never miss a future upload. Stay strong.